Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another layout. I just grabbed a page kit and I'm just going to start. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I know I have 3 photos and then, oh, okay. I was hoping to have them all at 4x4, but, oh yeah, I'll be able to. Pretty close anyway. Pretty close. I'll just keep shaving on either side so I'm not cutting somebody completely out. There we go. And now one last photo. So I got 3 photos, and then I had this die cut that I had put together during one of the lives for one of my classes, and I had it in this page kit. So I figured that, you know, I'm going to try and use that. This is a page kit that had a lot of scraps in it. So I'm not really sure how, or, you know, how I'm going to get this done. How big is this? Because I know that the 4 photos, it's going to end up making it like 8x8. Ugh. I was kind of hoping, okay, let's cut this down to 10.5. Maybe we can make it work. 10.5 by 10.5. Because with the photos on this cardstock, it's going to be 8x8. Maybe I can cut this down to 11x11. This, but I don't see the point because it's barely showing. So let's go with 10.5 by 10.5. Maybe we'll cut it down to, I don't know, 10 by 10 or something. Let's go with this. I can't really go 8x8 because the photos are going to be 8 inches. So how about if I go 8 1/4? Let's go 8.5. I could mount the photos on first, but I just want to get scrapping. 8x8, so that's going to be the photos. So I'm not sure how this is going to go. I don't know if I'm going to put that on that side because of that flower, probably, because then I don't mind if it goes over on the paper, but I don't want it to go over someone's face. Now this was our first night in San Juan, our first day. So I just want to document a little bit what we did. You know, we went to the beach and then we had a little pool party that night. Our rooms were right next door to the pool and there was nobody in the pool. And the staff was really good because you're supposed to leave the pool by 9 o'clock. And they came out and they said, you know, since it's all of you right here by the pool, just be quiet. And we're like, okay, we'll be quiet. So it worked out good. We enjoyed our evening. I wonder if I could put some kind of strip either all the way behind that or just underneath. Let's just cut like a 3-inch strip maybe. Let's do that. 3-inch strip. Maybe we can put that back there. Maybe it'll ground just the bottom, or do I want to put it so it's behind this? Not sure. I think I like it in behind the whole thing. How about if I put it right to the bottom? Maybe. And then maybe something at the top. Let's do 3 inches there too. I don't know. I'm just trying to use all the pattern papers that I had in this. You know, we have so many scraps. It's like, I need to get these used up. And that, how about a 3-inch in the middle here? And then I won't I know it's not 12-inch, but I can cut it in two and get that going too. So there's like 3 sections. We'll try that. I mean, they're scraps anyway, so even if I decide not to do that, I can use them on another layout on some other kind of scrap page, you know. I'm just trying to do something different, just a different kind of, I think I like this to 10 by 10. 10 and a half by 10 and a half is just not doing it for me. I was thinking 11 by 11, but it wasn't big enough. So I think 10 by 10 will look better with that cardstock, I think. Just, oh, I love that side. Look at that. I love that. Maybe I can use that. Okay, so let's go 10 by 10. Yeah, I like that a whole lot better. You can get, you know, you see the background a little bit more. And that I'm going to put some paper for journaling. Now, I don't think the 3x4 card is going to fit. It's funny because Holly, a girl that, a subscriber, she sent me a message and she said, oh, I found, oh, I got this. I found some cards, but all they had was 4x6. And I was like, yes, because that's what I like to use. I mean, I'm using these because that's what I have left. But a lot of times they're just a little too small, right? So the 4x6 is what I use the most, but I'm out. But I like this. I can use this and just keep that for something else. I love that. Let's get some ink. I'm going to take, no, I think my favorite is Gathered Twigs. So let's try to find that. These are Tim Holtz Distressed inks. I've had them for years, and as soon as I bought them, I bought the tins for them. I bought enough pads to put one in behind each of the inks, and that way each ink I don't have to go look for a pad. Now I have to say, after a while they stop sticking, so I've had to change a few of them, but for the most part it's awesome. I don't have to wonder where, you know, where did I put that blender tool? Like, what is that called? I don't remember. Had a little bit of trouble falling asleep yesterday. I don't know what. Do you guys, does that happen to you? You just think so much that you can't sleep? Yeah, that happens to me all the time. I think way too much. I need to breathe a little bit more, I think. Now, there was one thing with this that I really want to use, but the E was missing, like from the manufacturer. And a lot of people sent me messages on YouTube and said, yeah, a lot of people were complaining that it was missing. So apparently they manufactured it like that. You think somebody would have noticed and not sent it to, or at least sell it at a discount price, you know. It's not perfect, and that's, you know, pretty, it's Spark. So I think either I'll try to find an E to put there, or I'll just do Spark. I don't know. We'll figure out something. We'll use it. Okay. Maybe I should have went, maybe my, what? That doesn't even make sense. Maybe I should go 8 1/4 by 8 1/4, or I can put my photos together like that and then put this like that. Yeah, maybe I can, You can really see the difference here though. So I think I'll keep them separate so that gap is not as noticeable. It's still noticeable, but it's not as in your face noticeable. It's going to make it a little harder for me to glue this down for sure. Hard, did I say easier? Harder for me to find the perfect gap. So do I want to fuss for 20 minutes or do I want to say, oh, I don't care about the gap? You know what? I'm going to do this like that and like that. I was going to say I could cut some of, okay, this is what I'll do. I'll glue these 3 on and then I'll make it, because I won't be able to cut it once I have this down, because I find the cardstock is a little too big, so I don't feel like measuring. So I'm just going to do this. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to run out of ATG. So I got this out. And I'm okay with using that because I have all of those from Stampin' Up, some snail adhesive, and I'm not using them. So I'm like, you know what? Every time I run out, I'll just get to use one of those, use them up. I'm not going to buy any more because I like my ETG. And now what I do is on Amazon, and I think I have it linked in the description box below. And I'm an Amazon affiliate, I guess, or, you know, I get a small percentage. So I get those and I have it set on automatic sent. So I get 1 package sent a month. And that way I'm not going to run out, because there's one time I was like, oh my goodness. And I mean, I still had like 20 packages, but for me, that was low. I was like, oh, I'm going to run out. Because I go through quite a bit of those, you know, depending on the month. If it's a month that I have a class like Scrapathon and we do 31 layouts, I go through probably 3 of those ATGs. So I go, you know, a package and a half in a month. And I'm trying to right now do 3 layouts a week. That's what I'm going to try and do on my channel from now on. I think we shall see what's going to happen in January. I did a video last week that I was talking about the FTC and COPPA, however you say that. And I didn't mention it in that video, but I do want to say, like, I believe in what they're trying to do. You know what I mean? Like, apparently what set this all off is that there was a video that was done using cartoon characters, so very attractive to kids, and it was telling them how to commit suicide. That is wrong. Like, wrong. So I understand that they're trying to protect kids. Totally support that. My issue is parents need to take some responsibilities for that too. You know, my daughter, Mason, can only go on YouTube Kids. That's all he can go on. And the same thing with Netflix, you know. He can only go on Netflix Kids. Like, are they going to do that to Netflix too? You know what I mean? Like, so the responsibility has to be put on the parents. You know, you need to be aware where your kids are, what your kids are watching. definitely. Oh, I'm gonna run out. There we go. Done. And my other thing is it's not clear enough, or it's too vague. Like I was watching another video and it's like vibrant and colorful colors in your videos. It's like, really? Like, come on. But anyway, it's, I heard that they are looking into it, and they did say, even if kids might, something along the lines, might occasionally or might watch your video, doesn't mean that you'd be under, anyway. So they are looking into it, I guess. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm just doing all the research that I can right now. Trying to figure out. I had said in that video that whatever it was, 82% or 92% were women over 35. I did put it in in writing, but what I didn't say, the other 8% or whatever was left was over 25. I had none in the other categories, like 0 in the other categories. So I'm like, okay, so I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. The other thing I was talking about is, I said, I'm losing my train of thought. The other thing I wanted to mention is right now I'm having a Black Friday sale on all my classes, and it's 50% off. So for example, my scrapathons are, $40. You get over 40 videos. So that's $1 a video. You get 31 prompts. And what I mean by that is prompts are challenges. So for example, a lot of the videos I do here on YouTube, I just kind of pick up and start scrapping. But with those videos, I'll say, oh, the challenge today is to use chalk. Are you kidding me? What is going on? Oh, no. Well, I don't have time to fix that. That's not performance. So I might have to take a second, and hopefully what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video, change this, and come back. Okay. So because I didn't do it, I was going to say, because I didn't do it on camera, it worked right away. Ugh, I should have just not said anything, because now it's acting up again. Oh my goodness, it's so frustrating when you waste half your roll just starting it. I'm at the point, like, the other stuff is a little bit more expensive, but, well, that wasn't too bad. I was going to say the other stuff is a little bit more expensive, but I don't have to fuss as much. So I'm kind of thinking to just get the expensive stuff, and it still lasts a long time. So we will see. Because right now that stuff, well, not that stuff I bought a few years ago. I still have some of that left. But the other stuff that I just showed you a while ago, that's like $7 for 2 rolls if you do it on pre-delivery or whatever. So it's really good price, but if you gotta waste half the roll, that's not performance. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so I was saying, I'll say, okay, today the challenge is to use chalk, and then I'll, do a page using chalk and something, new and different, or fun and different. And then the next day will be scrap a current event or in your life. So the prompts are different. So even though I got Scrapathon 1, 2, 3, 4, there's some prompts that stay the same. Oh, that is so crooked. I'd say more than half are different every month or every Scrapathon. But you know, if I say using scraps, well, you can do so many things. I can really do something different, but I try to have some new prompts too, some fun new prompts that we didn't have in other Scrapathons. So I tried to change it up. So for $20, you get 30 prompts. And that's also good for getting ready for a crop, because you can say, okay, I'm going to make some page kits and I'm going to make one, you know, using all these prompts, and then all of a sudden you have 30 page kits done. And when you get there, you kind of have already something that you're like, okay, I'm going to be working with, you know, ribbons or whatever the prompt is. Just trying to see where I could put that third embellishment cluster. Let's see. That's going to be one. It's already done. Awesome. So one here, one there. I can go either at the top, which if I'm going to use yellow, it's blending in too much, or I can go at the bottom. And I can make this touch with this so it connects it, or I can really disconnect it. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to disconnect it. So I had a couple of options there. And then by doing that too, I can cut this down and I can use it somewhere else. Do this. There's a tag here, and part of a tag here. I do have another tag, but this one is green, so I think I'm not going to use it. Maybe, like, I'm going to say my embellishment cluster is there. Maybe halfway? No, I kind of like it at the bottom. How about right at the edge? I could do that just for something different. And then I'm going to glue all this down, and then I'll cut whatever's hanging off. Okay. Now I'm going to look at other stuff. Now I know I can use this somewhere. I'm going to use this right here. I'm going to put it under this tag, so you can't tell that it's just part of a little label. There's still a little bit hanging out there, and I did cut off a piece here, so maybe I can try to work it in here somehow so that it brings it to a third spot, like right there would be perfect. I have a class too on clustering. I'm thinking of doing another one because I have to say, I think I've sort of evolved quite a bit. There's still some great tips, but I think there's more tips that I could give for clustering. And I think it's probably the thing that people say the most, that's the part. Is that a sticker? Yes, it is. That's the part that they struggle with the most, is their clustering. So I think that would be fun, a fun class to do in 2020. Another, maybe demystifying clustering part 2, or take 2, or I was thinking of actually maybe for my January class. Had quite a few ideas for different classes, but that seems to be the one that I can't get this off. Oh, there we go. That's the one that people ask, talk about the most, I guess. I'm just going to put a little bit of that washi tape to get it used up. Add a little bit of color. I have a little bit left. I'm just going to chuck it because I could have tucked it underneath and I just decided not to. I like this, sweet. I don't know if I want to use that sparkle. I don't know. We did have a little bit of spark that night. We were drinking a little bit of wine, so we had a little bit of spark. So we'll just put that there. Okay, then to kind of make it belong, I'm going to use the rest of those and just put it on the layout. I love these labels too. So I'm kind of gluing down kind of early this time. Usually I try to, I like that enjoy. I try to work a little bit more with the embellishments, but yeah, okay. I'm going to put this one here. Enjoy. I'm going to put that star down. I'm going to try and use them all. I'm going to put that enjoy right there, and the reason is, you see that little gap? That covers that gap. That kind of finishes that little cluster right there. I'm going to put that in star there. Maybe a second one, or maybe the second one over here. I don't need a lot of room to journal, just a little bit, so we'll do that. I like that heart. Where can we fit that heart? I'm going to try to ink the edges of as many things as possible. Now there's a little kiwi there. There's a lot of fresh fruits in San Juan. So we'll go with it. We'll fly with it. I like this little pool party because that's exactly what we did. It's in green. There's some green there. And I'm going to try and add a little bit more green to this cluster. So then there's green in every cluster. There you go. There's that little plane. I don't think, I had just found it on my desk. And I thought, oh, maybe I can use that. But I like this documented. I like this pool party right there. So let's glue that. We did get some souvenirs. I got a bag. I think it was at Walgreens. Yeah, was it Walgreens? It was a drugstore. And as soon as we woke up, basically, we had breakfast and then we went there, and I needed just a pair of like flip-flops to go to the pool and stuff. And then I wanted a bag because I don't have a purse. So I just wanted a bag to put a little bit of stuff to kind of carry around. My book, I like to go to the pool and that kind of stuff. So I got a San Juan bag, and I still use it now whenever I need to go to work and I need to bring a change of clothes. Let's say I work and then I have to go to Mason's hockey after. I'll put my clothes in that San Juan bag and I'll use it. I like that documented, but I don't think I have the room for it. My clusters, like this one is, you know, pretty full, and I still added 3 things. I like this Chase the Sun because that's pretty much what we did. You know, I can put 2 in that one. Do I want to put documented maybe? Or do I want to put Chase the Sun? I think I like the brown. We'll do this one. Okay. I just took away the stickiness on that one, so nothing to peel. Okay. Do I still want to use that Chase the Sun? No. Okay. So I had quite a bit of stuff to put as part of my embellishment foundation. So I think I had a whole lot more than I was going to be able to use. So I think I'm just, I like these. You know, because we're both wearing sunglasses in that picture. Where can I put these little puppies? How about if I move that souvenirs a little bit over, and then it gives me a spot to put those glasses. I just want to use them. They're cute. Have to make sure that they don't go, because there's part of this that's off the page that I'm going to be cutting off. So I need to make sure. I think I like this little, I have one in there. So, and then here I have one in a puffy sticker. So I'm going to put that right there. Finish off that embellishment cluster. There we go. Right after this, I'm going to work on my December daily because tonight, or today's the 29th. And I think I want to do like a cover page. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I have a couple of ideas for 2 out of the, how many pockets is there? 8 pockets. So I really don't know what I'm going to do, but I have ideas for 2. I think those, I'm going to start them off as voiceovers, and then these I'll do real time because I really don't know how long it's going to take me to do a page, and I don't want to do a 2-hour video. These layouts, I know I can get them pumped out pretty quickly, so I'm okay with doing real time. But the December daily, I think I'm going to do voiceovers, because it could take me 2 hours. So another thing that is going to go up today or tomorrow, I'm not sure. I'm starting a series on my channel that's going to be like organizing and stuff. So the first step that I wanted to do was clean up my scrap room, which I did. Oh, I like those greens, but I don't have enough. Let's try to find more greens. Because I wanted to kind of start fresh. So actually these greens are even better. I know I mentioned in another video, I'm not going to fuss too much whether it's the perfect green, but this is, I have enough of them, so then it makes it so that it's the perfect one, more so than the color. Because now I'm going to have enough to do all my clusters. So we'll put one here, then another one here. So last night we went to, we have a junior team here in our city, and we went to the hockey game. We go quite often. This year we decided to go even more. I think next year we're going to get some season tickets, just because we enjoy it. And that's, I mean, that's the only thing we do. We don't go out really. So that's going to be our outing. And so there's another game tonight. So we're going again tonight. And these tickets were free because Mason was selling some calendars to raise money for his hockey team. So we bought a bunch of calendars because we're like, you know, we thought we were going to have to pay for his hockey tournaments anyway, and we didn't because they raised enough money. So this way we get free hockey games out of it. So we're okay with that. So this is Colorings Chocolate Brownie. Woo. I just clean my mat. You're going to see that in the video there. Every time I clean my room, I make sure to clean my mat and stuff, like really well. But right now, I'm going to go get some wipes and try to wipe that right away. So, you know, my mat doesn't get dirty the very first day that I make a layout after I cleaned up my scrap room. It seems to me that it's like a monthly thing that I have to clean up my room, but you'll see it wasn't as bad this time. I was really impressed. So that's it. That's going to complete this layout. Again, don't forget, Black Friday sale going on until December 1st. So only a couple more days left. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.